Independence Day!
Huh?
No!
Hello everybody. Today we're going to be doing a kind of a special video here. Apologies for the background and the mess. I'm working on getting a green screen right now. I'm just in the process of moving some stuff around here. The reason I'm doing this video today is for a couple reasons. One, I just wanted to discuss Zack Snyder's Full Circle and what that means and what the potential is for his DC, or if there's any potential, and just kind of what it all means exactly. And then I do have an announcement to make at the end of the video, so please stay tuned for that. So Zack posted this little teaser video on his Twitter and his Vero account a couple weeks ago, and it was involving Darkseid, saying, "Save the date, 28th, 29th, and 30th of April." And everybody was speculating that this was going to mean something for the Snyderverse. Justice League 2 and 3 are going to happen. That's not what's happening, as much as I would love that. What it is that there's going to be SnyderCon, or Full Circle, as it's called officially. And what Full Circle is, it's going to be a 3-day event in Pasadena and Universal City for the Snyder Trilogy for DC. So he's going to be screening Man of Steel, Batman v Superman Ultimate Edition, and Zack Snyder's Justice League, the full 4-hour cut. And the first two screenings are going to be at I believe it's the Art Center in Pasadena. I'm not exactly sure of the name specifically, but that's the location. And then Justice League will be at Universal City Walk, their IMAX theater there. And that screening in particular is going to be a big deal because it's going to be the first time the color version of the Snyder Cut has been screened in IMAX, because they did some previous charity screenings for the movie, and it was all in black and white. It was the black and white Justice is Gray version that Zack had been viewing for years and years. So that's a pretty big deal. And then for each screening, there's going to be some little extras, like for Man of Steel, they're actually doing like a cocktail hour before the screening, and then each night there's going to be a Q&A after each screening with Zack and special guests. So he said that there's going to be special guests attending each of these screenings, which we don't know who those are going to be yet. It could be actors, could be production people, it could be anybody associated with each of those films. So it could be really exciting there. And then besides that, on the night for BVS Ultimate Edition, Zack and whoever is attending as well will be doing a signing in the lobby. So they'll be doing autographs, meet and greet, all that stuff. And so yeah, basically the entire event is, one, it's to support AFSP, the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, which, if you know Zack's story, you know why that's such a big part of it, and why the fan community has raised over $1 million now as of the selling of tickets for the event. And actually, let's go into the event here. Full Circle. So yeah, basically, let's refresh this, I think. Yeah. So basically, the tickets sold out in like 5 minutes this morning when they went on sale. And they're very expensive, but it's for charity. That's why. It's not like you're just going to see the movie. You're getting, the full, experience of, doing the Q&As. It's like a convention, basically. And then they released this really cool poster here for the event. I love this. This is one of the most cool, gorgeous posters I've ever seen. I hope they'll be giving this out in some capacity. And as you can see here, WB and AMC are partnering on this. So that was kind of also why this was a big deal, and why people were speculating as to the future of the Snyderverse, was because WB is involved in this, like, officially. And, as a lot of people know, Zack and WB had some bad blood after a while since the release of the Snyder Cut in 2021. Um, so, but since then the leadership's changed. Obviously, James Gunn is running DC now, and more importantly, the WB Pictures division is different now, and that's who kind of gave the go ahead to do this event. So that's cool. So yeah, here's all the details. You know, the cocktail reception, Q&A, and so yeah, also the Q&A for anybody who is not going to this, which is going to be a lot of people because it's only in California. All of the Q&As will be live streamed, and they're going to do like a watch party, like for people on Vero, I believe, on Zach's Vero to participate. So that's cool. And then I think any merch or like signed stuff, they're also going to be selling online. They'll have some extra, so people will have a chance to buy some of that stuff. So yeah, and then yeah, here's all the sponsors. You know, the Art Center, Universal Theaters, DC Warner Brothers Vero, AFSP, and then the Stone Quarry, which is Zach's production company. So let's just get out of here. So that's what's happening. And of course, there's always the chance that this will be like, we'll watch all the films and then there'll be this big announcement at the end that the Snyderverse is continuing in some form. But I highly doubt that's going to actually happen. It pains me to say that because I want to see this story finished. But I think, and what I've heard from a lot of other videos that have been made about this, is that this is basically going to be Zack saying he's done with DC, he's moved on, stop asking to restore the Snyderverse, and wishing James Gunn best of luck. Um, I'm still pissed that they're doing this, but I respect what Zack wants to do. He's moving on to Rebel Moon, which is going to be awesome, I believe, and then any Army of the Dead stuff he has at Netflix. He's got stuff going on besides DC. So more than likely, that's what this is going to be. It's bittersweet. It's going to be a big epic send off for the Snyderverse. I hope I'm wrong. If this turns out to be some big tease for like an Elseworlds project separate from James Gunn's DCU, or even just like a graphic novel or animation style continuation, I will be happy. The main reason why I'm like not buying into any of the conspiracies of that happening is for one major reason, and that's Ben Affleck. He has said that he basically doesn't want anything to do with DC anymore, and I know that he came back for Zack to do the Snyder Cut, but I just feel like if he was gonna do it, he would do it for Zack more than anybody. But I just don't think he's gonna do it, and I don't know how you do this without him. To either recast him or just remove Batman would be pretty. You couldn't do it. So that's what's happening. It's going to be a cool event, even if you're not attending virtually and all that. Um, it's just a celebration of people who followed the 10-year journey of these movies coming out, and kind of the story of getting the Snyder Cut released and just the fan community around it. And so that brings me to my announcement. And my announcement is that I will be there. I am going to this event, which was really exciting because I got in there to get tickets like right before they were gone. So yeah, this is going to be a big deal for me, and I am planning to do a video while I'm going to be filming while I'm there and getting as much footage as I can, and just trying to get a good video made about this. And it's going to be probably the biggest endeavor I've made on this channel so far, but it's going to be a passion project for me because I want to like kind of express how important these movies and just Zack's filmography overall, separate from DC, has been to me, and kind of my love of movies in general and of the DC characters. So that's going to be happening. I'll be there for all three screenings, and obviously I'm gonna try and get stuff signed, and maybe even I could try and get Zach to appear in the video just for a second. I know he probably doesn't have time, but even if it's just when I'm getting my autograph signed, I'll try and get him to just say hi in the video. Um, Even if that doesn't happen, that's what's going on. Um, Obviously, it's a month away, so it'll be a bit of a wait. And you know, I'm going to be having a lot of stuff going on right when I return from the trip. So it might take a bit to like edit everything and just get it all together. Um, but yeah, it's very exciting. It's the one thing that I can take from this, which would it's balancing out my sadness of it finally most likely being over for Zach and DC. But you know, it's going to be really fun, and I'm thankful that I was able to be lucky enough to actually do this and to be able to take the time to go travel down there. So yeah, that's what's going on. I'm gonna have a review up tomorrow, hopefully for John Wick Chapter 4, because I wasn't able to go see it for the Thursday screening. I wanted to go with my stepdad, so we're going tomorrow morning, and yeah, that's gonna be fun. So yeah, lots going on, guys. I will see you again soon. And yeah, I don't know how to end this. I'm just excited. All right, bye.